Sorry, I had to adjust my camera again. Okay, so we can go back to that deal we were doing in the beginning with. And we can add all this other stuff to it now. Did you follow what I did there? Okay, I did the same thing we did on our second lesson where I showed you how to do this. Or in the same amount of beat time, do this. Remember, we were 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's a bar. Okay, so now I'm going to show you something that will be a little interesting for you, I hope. The first letter, the first line up on top is the chords that I put down one morning to write a song. And it ends up that the chords I used in that was to write rapper piano. So if you want to hear what that ended up sounding like, just simply go to my songs and look for rapper piano and play it. But I just wrote those songs out, those chords out. So what I do when I'm getting ready to write a song is I come up with chords and I put them out there and give it a shot and see what they sound like. And so these are, I'm just going to play the top. Okay, that's the top. Okay, now, if I take, remember, our C, the key of C. Remember we were doing that? Okay. Now, I took the C minor, okay, and I just took the minor off and I put C there. I changed it to C. Now the A, I changed that to just a regular A minor. The C, I kept it the same. The D, I changed to a D minor. The F is the F the same. The G, the C, and then the E minor. The A minor, the E minor, the D minor. See what I did there? And the reason I can get away with that is the fact of this. The whole keyboard on a piano or an organ, almost all keyboards, are in the key of C. So everything that's derived from what you hear is coming from the key of C. And obviously we can see that. So I just took what those chords were that I came up with for rapper piano, and I simply changed at whatever the root. In other words, you see up there the C minor, the root is C. A, the root is A. But I didn't have to change anything, but I knew that the root for A in C is this. There's C. This is in C, and here's the root, okay? Here's A. The regular A is here, but this is an A minor, see? And in the actual key of C, these are all the notes. Okay, so I took that song that is like so. In other words, that's a progression. That's a progression that I just made up. Well, you can go online and look up the charts for all the progressions, like C all the way through. C, C sharp, D, and etc. all the way through. Okay, so you get all the keys, key of E, all of them all through. But we'll go through all that stuff later. Right now we're going to work just with C. So I'm telling you that all this variation you're just seeing right now in front of you is only concerning 3 chords. And what I just showed you up here is concerning what I wrote before and how I transferred it down so it'd be easier for you to work with. And so this week, I'm going to put this up and show it to you, and you can copy it down. But why don't we do that first? It's hard to get this. There, I think I got it. Not quite. There we go. Okay. You can freeze frame that later and then copy it. And then you can play with it. So the first line is the chords that I threw up there for that song that I wrote. And then to bring it down into a true C key, I just transferred the root down to what the C key would be. And so it comes out a lot different. Here we go. I'm going to play now the second row down. See? And here's the way I wrote it first. See? There's a little more color in the way I did it. And what I did is I just threw those up there. But see, the thing is that from experience, I know what chords I can throw in there. Okay, so in other words, say I have a C, I'm going to start out with a C. Okay, what if I mean, what can I get away with? So. See, I just put C, A flat, B flat. I can go with an F. See, I just came up with another progression, see? And that's how you start and you write a song. And what I do is I throw up the chords, okay, and then I play those chords monkeying around. If I have a song that I want to sing, I don't sing too good, I sing bass. So I get real down low. Anyway, so I just started doing that again. My lungs are a little better now, and new medicines and exercise, and so I've been singing some songs lately. You might want to look that up and get a kick out of it. Anyway, so that's where it gets fun. So this week, what I want you to do, the chart that I showed up with you, if you have time, you can monkey around with that, and what I want you to do is just play around with the chords. Now you notice that I was inverting everything, okay? If you play mine, for instance, no, either way, we have the C minor, which is the root here. Now I'm going to go to an A, but see the root's up here. But I'm just transferring and throwing it up here and playing it this way, see? Instead of this way, I just threw this up on top. See, that way I'm staying in the same place. Now back to C, then D, then F, same way. I threw the F and the A up here, okay? The G, and then I want to go to a higher tone, so I go up to C, which is again inverted up, and then I go to my E flat, and then to my A, which is going to be higher this time, E, and then I'm going to come down to D, and then I'm going to finish up on the next line down with an E flat and a C. Now if you look where it says F sharp, I wanted to give some attention there, so when I went from C, I went, so I did a quickie. and then back to F, E, C, A minor, and C. Okay, and then I want you to just work with playing those chords in both my version to what I wrote and my inversion to the key of C. And I want you to practice those along with what I'm going to show you. I want you to do for sure next week. So you would just be doing it with both hands. Okay, or the other way. Okay, so I just played the first line my way first, and then the way that we transferred it to the C. Okay. Now let me do another adjustment on the camera here.